Hi guys, Lee here. A few videos back I was mentioning that I wasn't quite satisfied with my auto feeder because it wasn't quite what I needed for my pond. I've got quite a small pond, and the auto feeder I had, which was the Evolution Aqua auto feed, was a little bit sporadic, a little bit strong at chucking the pellet across the surface of my pond. And because my pond is only 3 meters by 2 meters wide, it was depositing, it was going into next door basically. I was feeding the budgies next door. So to that end of things, I had to slightly modify the Evolution Aqua auto feeder. And what I done is I put a rubber boot on it. I shaped the rubber boot to the surface of the outer body of the feeder, and attached a 2-inch PVC pipe so it would disperse it in one area, so it wouldn't basically leave the parameters of the pond. Great bit of kit. This is the auto feeder here. This is the modification I made. I've still got, this will just come off. I still got the same basically the flue, the scoop that come with this model, and it just slots straight on, so it's not a problem. But it's a good kit. You can program it up to 6 feeds a day. I did have some other issues with it, with how much feed it actually deposits. Way too much for my liking. I wanted to feed my koi little and often, up to 6 times a day, with a small amount. The problem with this unit, I found, is it would deposit the smallest amount possible that the unit's capable of. Still way too much for my koi. There was loads of excess food. It was going down the skimmer. It was getting sucked down the bottom drain before the koi could actually consume all of the food, which obviously then is going straight into the filter bay. It's getting stuck in your skimmer. It's after a few days it's causing ammonia buildups and all that kind of stuff. So for me, this product wasn't the right one. So what I've done is I've told everyone that when I've got my new auto feeder, I am going to do a giveaway with this, and I will do a giveaway with this. I'm going to think this week how I'm going to choose the subscriber that I'm giving this away to, but leave it with me, and that will be on the next video when you see what I've chosen up and running. But what I am going to do now is actually show you the auto feeder that I have chosen. So out with the old. So the auto feeder I have chosen was not expensive. It wasn't the most expensive. It wasn't the cheapest, but I felt that it was the best value for money. It's going to last me many years. I think it's proven. It stood the test of time, and a lot of my subscribers commented, I should really look into these and get this particular one. So I did look into it. But the only problem I found is on YouTube you can't find any product review on it, anything like that, and I think it's difficult. Like sometimes I like to see the product I'm putting my money towards, and I like to see it before I actually get it into my hands. I like a little overview by at least someone who could tell me, what it's made of, how heavy it is, is it going to work good, does it look good quality for money. So the product I chose is the Profi Auto Feeder. So this one cost me £285, I believe, and I got it from Cotswold Koi. Absolutely fantastic. I think it came within 24 hours, 36 hours. Obviously, Cotswold Koi has always been good. Every time I've ordered stuff from those guys, it's come. The packaging has been great. It's come, sooner than it's been estimated on the tracking and the posting. So brilliant bunch of guys up there, and hopefully one day I'll actually get up to the shop and have a little look. I bet it's spectacular. So this is the actual unit here. I haven't had it up and running. Obviously, I've just literally taken it out of the box. But what I wanted to go through is kind of like some quality issues, and my first initial thoughts on the product. So the product at first look and first glance looks very simple, and yet you know it's going to do the job. So it's literally clear container, open it up, you can put 5 kilo of feed in there. So the food gets dispersed in such a way where it goes down onto that, and there's sort of I guess what you would call it is an impeller. The impeller then will drive 2 paddles that sits on top of here, which will disperse the feed, which will hit this outer inner rim, well the inner rim here, and it will disperse down. So there's not going to be any flying of feed going anywhere. It's literally just going to deposit straight down. So wherever it's hovering over your pond, it's pretty much within a square foot of your pond, depending on how high you've got it, it's going to just deposit all there, which is exactly what I need, especially on this smaller pond, And even on a bigger pond, I would have said that is a good advantage. You've got the, I suppose you've got the disadvantage of all the fish are actually feeding from that one tiny area, and they could damage themselves, they could possibly hurt themselves. But for me, I need it in one area, because my pond's so small. It's 3 meters by 2 meters wide, and I need something that's going to project the feed down, not out. This is the one. So again, all the workings is in here. This is the 230 volt version. Because it's actually European, it's come with like a 3-pin plug. So I will actually be taking this plug off and possibly just putting a European 3-pin plug on there. Maybe I'll just wire it directly up into one of my boxes. I'm not quite sure yet, but I think that's going to be a 3-pin plug. This is the control unit, which looks very nice. Nice construction, very simple, waterproof. It's got information on there, is all in English anyway, at least. So so I'm possibly going to be putting this inside my pump house, and the good news is it comes with plenty of cable, guys. There must be 15 meters at least there of cable, and it's not the cheap plasticky coated cable. This is like a nice rubber durable cable that is not going to perish anytime soon. It's if you want to thread it through corners and go through 90s, this is nice to use. It doesn't stay crimped up. It hasn't got a memory. It's basically it just goes back to flat, straight again. So I would say this is a very good cable. It's made in Italy, so at least it's European, which is pretty cool. Another reason why I was attracted to this unit was it come with a stainless steel bracket holder, and I just thought, call me a lady who's going to go out to one of the wine bars that want to match their shoes to their dress, but that's going to look so cool next to my backy shower, which you've seen me refurb yesterday. It's just nice, isn't it? To get things matching on the pond. I mean, everyone clads the front of their pond. Everyone, wants to titivate it and make it look all matching. So, well, why not match the hardware? I think it looks pretty cool, and I think it's going to be a nice addition to the pond as well. What I might do is this has not been finished the same as my backy shower, so I might run 120 grit on this, and then the stainless steel will actually just match perfectly. Also, the plans that I've got for my pond as well is I'm going to put a couple of stainless steel wires, and I got a 40mm stainless steel post to go on 2 sides to keep the fish in, and keep like little predators out, just to make it a little bit more awkward for them. So that's also going to match really well. So like I said, the stats on this is it holds 5 kilos of food. I believe it feeds up to 6 feeds in a 24-hour period. Don't quote me on that. I'll when I go through like the instructions and I get it all set up, that will become more apparent. But I'm sure I read before I bought it, it was up to 6 feeds. It definitely isn't less than 6 feeds anyway. Could be a little bit more. So I hope this has been beneficial for people that is interested in buying one of these units. Yeah, it looks really cool. Very simple, very robust. You know, this is outrageous. This could, you know, this is a heavy duty piece of kit. It's great. Also with the giveaway from my old Evolution Aqua auto feeder, which by the way, if Evolution Aqua is watching this, it's a fantastic unit. It's just not for me. What I'm going to do is I am going to give that away. I've been racking my brains how to choose the correct subscriber to give that away, and how to give it away. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to hold back until I've got 500 subscribers. So at the moment I'm on 300, which is mind-blowing because I've only just started the channel up about 4 weeks ago. So as soon as I hit 500, I'm going to put a little questionnaire out. I think I might do, because obviously I suffer from PTSD, hence Koi Calms Heroes, PTSD support. I think I might chuck in maybe 5 military questions and 5 Koi questions, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to make it too hard, but I don't want to make it a steal. I want someone to learn something that they might not have learned anyway. Hey, you might profit one day in a pub quiz. So anyway, look forward to my next video. Don't know when it's going to be. I put a few up already in the last 3 days, so it might be a week, it might be tomorrow, who knows. But I have got some other things coming, and I will let you know as soon as I can when this is up and running and you can see it going. So hopefully it'll be up within the week, but we'll see.